Welcome back to the channel, folks. This is daily update for MULN stock. As I have been making daily videos on the stock, and I started making videos when the stock was hovering around 28 cents, and my regular followers know this, that I've been saying the stock is coming down. It's going to come down to 10 cents, and I released a video around 2-3 days ago, and I do expect the stock to go down to 10 cents. The problem is not the stock going down. Problem is a lot of things hovering around the stock and the company, which are not appropriate in the sense that, they are losing out on people. Firms are giving up on them. For example, the accounting firm gave up on them. Their accounting officer just resigned. And also they are in midst of this drama of where they're being sued. And the thing about the whole thing they're accused of sounds very familiar. Let's take a look. Subset of that a statement. I read it for you guys. The MULN Automotive class action lawsuit alleges that defendant made false or misleading statement and or failed to disclose that MULN Automotive overstated its ability and timeline regarding production. MULN Automotive overstated its deals with business partners, including Kyanto Motor. MULN Automotive overstated its battery technologies and capabilities. MULN Automotive overstated its ability to sell its brand products. Net Element did not conduct proper due diligence into MULN Technologies. The Dragonfly K50 was not solely delayed due to COVID-19 pandemic. K50 was a vehicle that we're supposed to release in 2021, which never happened. So let's read forward what it says here. As a result, defendants' public statements were materially false or misleading at all relevant times. This seems to be a regular thing with MULN. A lot of rumors that, a lot of people are calling this stock a scam. However, I don't think it's a scam as such. I do feel that, there was some potential here, but I think there's some saturation going on with the stock. And as I've showed you in my previous videos, there's a lot of dilution coming into the stock. Every time the CEO needs money, he writes up a warrant, asks people to buy the stock at a cheaper price. I mean, they can't go lower than 10 cents. I mean, it's going to be a disaster. And I was asking that question yesterday, if they do a reverse stock split, right? To be really honest with you, and this is my very genuine advice and not a financial advice, that you have to really think about this, right? If they do a reverse stock split and they make the stock at $1.50, let's say, cash flow is garbage right now for the stock, okay? Which means they're not successful. And I'm not seeing, there is a lot of speculation about different things that, they have a contract for $200 million. That's good. They are getting a cash when they deliver those vans. But the problem is, what about the expenses they have, right? $184 million they need to pay every year. That has to work out. That has to be worked out, right? So they have to first make sure they have enough cash to fund their operations every day, pay up salaries, fund operations, buy whatever they need to buy for equipment perspective and things like that. They have to do that. And then you could start seeing some dollars in it, right? But at this point, coming from many months now, we are still hanging on to the idea that something's going to happen. And I do believe that retail investors, people like you and I, really were played in a sense that we are buying the stock thinking that hopefully the stock is going to go up. But if the stock they do reverse stock split at $1.50, the question you really need to ask yourself is, at that point, are you really willing to bet any money on this company right now? I personally, I'm trading the stock, whenever I see a hike or whatever I could get out of this. I'm not invested in the company because I do believe something is not right about the company. From personal experience working in, filing 10K for a financial firm, I do feel whatever had happened with the firm that the firm that let go of this client, these are not the small things you want to let go of. You want to understand that. And same thing with institutions. They are not invested in the company. They were 10%. Now they're down 7%, which I think is going to go down further if they keep doing this. And if it does do this reverse stock split, you really need to ask yourself, are you willing to get any shares at $1.50? Because from $1.50, they could write them another warrant and do another dilution and bring the stock back down to 50 cents, right? So just be careful. I'm covering the stock daily, and as I showed in my previous video, when we started, there were a lot of demand levels, and if you guys can see my screen here, it's been becoming a supply, and basically there's no more buyers left at these levels, and now we have a new buying level, which is 13 cents, and I don't know how much this is going to hold. I do feel the stock is going down to 10 cents. Hope you guys are subscribed to the channel. Hope you guys are liking these videos, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.